Okay, so we're going through the answers for the revision sheet which I gave everyone today. So question 1, what is 27 million in expanded form? Well, you see we have 20 first, so we need to do 20 million, and we know there are 6 zeros in a million, plus 7 million, and again 6 zeros. 20 million plus 7 million, done. 35 billion, so we'll start with 30, and billion has 9 zeros, plus the 5 billion which has 9 zeros. 61 trillion, move on to a bigger number, so 60, and trillion has 12 zeros, and we'll plus 1 trillion which has 12 zeros, and that is them done in expanded form. Find 61.02 divided by 10. When we are dividing by powers or multiples of 10, we simply move the decimal place to the left. When we are dividing, we move to the left. So in this case, we can move it this way, and it becomes 6.102. And again for this one, we move it twice, and it becomes 7.1642. And this is 1,000, and it becomes 0.14985. And you see we move it 1, 2, 3 times according to the number of zeros. 7. You see, the decimal places are always the tricky ones to write. So in this case, it's 142, and keyword and represents the decimal place. 3 from there, and now we write the word after this in terms of the place value, which is the 10th. Therefore we finish it off with 3 tenths. And when we're writing decimal places in word form, the last word is always the place value. And again, in question 8, we'll show you it's 431. 431, and being the keyword now for the decimal place, 21, and this time it's in the hundredths place, so we write hundredths. And again, in this one it's 17, and being the keyword for the decimal place, 243, and this time the place is the thousandths. Excuse my bad handwriting, please. I'm trying to write quickly for the video. 3 decimals between 0.4 and 0.6. Now, we have so many numbers that are possible between this. We could start with 0.41, 0.42, 0.43, or, don't forget we even have 0.5, and everything that follows is 0.5. And there's no limit on the number of decimal places that we could use. We could have 0.5222. That still counts as a number between the decimal places. 2 million in scientific notation. This is 2 million. So what we need is a decimal place after the 2. We always need a decimal place between the first two numbers. Then we count how many times the decimal place moves till the end to find out the power. So it moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So decimal places, it moves 6 times. Therefore, it's 2 times 10 to the 6. Show you another example with 12. We need the decimal place to go between the 3 and the 6. How many times does it move? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 times. So it becomes 3.6 times 10 to the 10. And again, for this one, we need the decimal place between the 1 and the 5. So let's count from there to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. So it becomes 1.54 times 10 to the negative 9. This time it's a negative 9 because we did it in the opposite direction. Estimate 0.78 minus 0.343 to the nearest tenth. Well, the nearest tenth is these values. So we need to round the number after up or down. So this becomes 0.8 minus 0.3, which gives us 0.5. And again, so the nearest tenth is this one. So this 9 rounds up, making this a 10, gives us 1.0 plus 0.4 as the 1 rounds down to 0, leaving us with just 0.4. So 1 plus 0.4 equals 1.4. Now, when we do the multiplication for these, one step at a time. So let's start with 3.1 times 5.2. We do one at a time. 2 times 1 is 2, 6, 5, 15. Let's add the numbers. Now then, how many decimal places? 1, 2. So 1 and 1 decimal places equals 2 decimal places, and we put that in the final answer, which is 16.12. Now we can do 16.12 times by 2.5. 16.12 times by 2.5. So 5 times 2 is 10. 1 is 5 plus 1, 6, 30, 5 plus 3, 8. 6 times 2 is 4, 2, 12, 2 times 1 plus 1, 3. Let's add the numbers. And how many decimal places do we have in total? 1, 2, 1. So we have 2 dp there and 1 dp there. So we have a total of 3 decimal places. So the answer is 40.300. And we'll write that here, 40.3. And follow the exact same procedure. I have no space left for question 17. Now, question 18, 21.69 divided by 3. Let's use this small space we have here. We can divide the number by 3 because they are compatible. It's a whole number. 69. 3 into 2, it does not go. 3 into 21 goes 7 times. Bring the decimal place up. 3 into 6 goes 2 times. 3 into 9 goes 3 times. So the answer is 7.23. Find the quotient of 32.15 divided by 4. Again, the same. 32.15. In there goes 4. Sorry, I'm trying to hold the phone at the same time. So 4 into 3 does not go. 4 into 32 goes 8 times. Now 4 times 8 is 32. So that becomes a 0. 4 into 1 does not go. Therefore we put a 0 If the number is not divisible, we put a 0. That's the important part. Now 4 into 15 goes only 3 times. And now we need to minus 12, which gives us 3. Now we can add another 0 and bring it down, which gives us 30. So 30 divided by 4. And that we know is 7 times. 4 times 7 is 28. So we can minus 28, which then I'm going to start it over here. It gives us 2. Now we need to bring a 0 down, giving us 20. And 4 into 20 goes 5 times. So the answer is 8.0375. 8.0375. Evaluate the expression. We need to use our BEDMAS rule. Very important. First, 9 plus 3. It's in the brackets, which gives us 12. Z is 2. Replace the Z with the 2. 2 to the power 2 is 2 times 2, which is 4. Now we are left with 12 times 4 minus 5. Multiplication comes before subtraction. Therefore we do 12 times 4, which is 48, minus 5, and we are left with 43. And that is our revision sheet done. Thank you.